Hello friends, good morning. Have a good day. So in this video we are going to learn about what is the source of fund and what is the source of wealth for AML KYC process overview. Let's start with the source of fund. So source of fund is the origin of the money used in a specific transactions. It shows where it incoming funds from, and it is used to validate legitimacy of the particular payment. It means source of fund is defined through the particular transaction, and it is giving a details about from which source, from which medium that income is coming. And with the help of that information, we can validate that source of fund is legitimacy or not. So that is called source of fund. Let's move for some examples of the source of fund. First is salary or wages. uh, when anyone working in a office or like a labors, they will get wages. So this is the source of fund. Example, through the salary, through the wages, they will get a income or fund. Second is loan proceed. Third is business income, which is we are getting income from the business sales of the assets. And last is gift. If anyone gives a gift or inheritance, we are getting funds, property from the our parents. That is called inheritance. So source of wealth is the how the customer accumulated overall wealth. It explains entire financial background and net worth, and it is used for high risk or high valued client. So in simple language, source of wealth is the total asset or total wealth of a particular client, and it it defines entire financial background and about the net worth, how much they have money. mm, and how they are generated that money in which medium. And it is used for the high risk or high valued client. Let's see some example. So examples of source of fund is long term employment earning. Any person is doing business, doing job from long time like 20 years, 25 years. So whatever revenue or money he is generated through that entire job during that time. Second is so successful business ownership. Third is real estate investments, stocks, bonds, investment portfolios, inheritance or family wealth. These are the some example of the source of wealth. Let's see what is the difference between source of fund and source of wealth. So source of fund is a specific transactional level money, and it is used to explain a particular transfer of the fund. Source of wealth is the total wealth accumulated over the time, and it is used to justify client's financial profile. Next is supporting document. So for source of fund, we can collect from the client like payslip, bank statements, loan agreements, or contracts for sale of the assets. For source of wealth, if we want to identify source of wealth of the customer, we can ask please provide your tax return form, wealth statements, business financials, or property records. Now, what are the AML red flags? So, first is large unexplained transaction. Suppose any client, uh, from last 2 years, he is not done very big number of transaction, but suddenly he started to do transaction with a very large number of amount. So that is a red flag for AML point of view. Second is offshore accounts without transparency. So most of the people who have lots of money, like high net worth individual, they used to keep their money in out of the countries, other countries banks, so they can reduce tax. They try to not paid taxes on the amount. That's why they used to keep their amount in other countries bank. So that is called offshore account without transparency. Third one is the frequent high level cash deposit. mm, if any client frequently he used to deposit high value of the cash, that is also a red flag. And last is refusal to provide a document. If we are asking to the client, please provide this document as per the regulatory requirement we need, and if client is hesitate to provide those documents, it means there is any suspicious about that client or transaction. So these are the some mm, very important points for AML red flags. Last is, so conclusion, source of fund and source of wealth are critical for AML risk assessment. Bec- and it means for any client, maybe individual or entity, if we are onboarding in our banking system, so we need to do AML risk assessment for that profile or client, and for that we need to know what is the source of fund and what is the source of wealth of our client, so we can ensure this client is good for our system or not. Second is ensure all high risk clients are verified properly. So for high risk client, every bank have a some different procedure to onboard them. For that we need to do um, additional documents and verification required. So we need to complete that process, and then only we can onboard that type of the client. Third is maintain strong compliance and documentation. So as per the central bank policies, as per the government policy, as per the regulatory bodies, every bank needs to update their AML policy, and they need to maintain strong compliance and documentation process. Whatever information banks need from the clients need to provide those information to the bank. So thank you so much guys, I hope you like this video, and share with your friends, your colleagues who wants to make a career in AML KYC. I'm going to upload lots of video related to the AML KYC. And thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. Thanks a lot.